Day 19 for the video. However, we don't do weekends, so keep in mind there's a little skip. There's a little skip every weekend in our videos. What's up, Zach?
What's up?
You guys know this guy?
What's up?
What's up, man? What kind of updates do you have for the YouTubers out there?
Well, we trying to finalize our BDC team, which has been fun. We have a lot of great candidates to pick from, so it hasn't been easy. We're talking about like interior design today and what we're going to do to make the dealership not feel like a dealership when you walk into it, which is going to be pretty neat. So feel more like home. So that's pretty exciting. And then I'm still waiting on our quote from DealerTrack for DMS. So I got to get with Lexi on that and figure out why we're missing that still.
Right.
But other than that, that's about all the updates for today.
And you've got out-of-state inspections.
Oh yeah, the out-of-state inspection. Now, that one, we got to figure that one out.
Yeah.
So there's one in Fayette County, all of Fayette County. How many car dealerships you think are in Lexington, Glen?
Oh, I don't know, 100.
Probably every bit of it. But there's one deputy that they have on staff that goes around to all of these stores and does out-of-state inspections. They won't assign anybody at the dealership to do it. It has to be this guy. And he's like, oh, I can get to y'all like once every 2 weeks. Well, that's just not going to work.
Nope.
So we have to figure that out. So we're calling sheriff's office from other counties. They're saying that we're going to have to drive them to them. So we're trying to find someone through all of our connections that knows somebody that's maybe in a different county for their sheriff's department that maybe lives in Fayette County or don't mind to come over here because they get paid to do it. Like it's like $15 or $20 a car now that we have to pay for them to do it. And they get a $20 trip fee for having to come to us. So, if we can just find someone from another county that's willing to come over here that maybe lives here, they'll be able to knock it out and put some more money in their pocket. So we'll get that figured out for sure.
Yeah, man. Lots of things. Did you need anything from me?
No.
You were just poking your head in?
Just poking my head in.
All right, well, I'm just updating.
I heard you talking, and I thought that's what you were doing. So
yeah.
I'm going to go in and say what's up to everybody and give our update for the day.
This guy right here, he's doing it. Let's go.
It's exciting. It's fun.
It is fun. So there's some of the updates. We're running into some things we never even thought to be worried or concerned about. This weekend, me and James went ahead and put up the sign on the building. Now we still have a sign that goes on to a post, like a road sign. So we still haven't done that yet. We got to get that one up. That's a 14-foot sign. But James and I put a 76-foot 10-inch sign. 76-foot 10-inch sign. I'll put a little time lapse of it in here so you can just take a look. It's a 76-foot 10-inch sign that we put up on the roof. It's 6 feet tall. We had to put it up twice. So we go up there, we take all this stuff, right? We go up this sketchy ladder, get on the roof. It's black metal roof. It's 90 degrees outside. We move the thing as we're drilling it in. Pop, 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 pop. A total of 80 screws and washers go into holding this thing. And we get it up, and when we get to the very end of the sign, like we're rolling it out left to right? And when we get to the very end of the sign, we're 2 inches over the end of the space. 2 inches too far. So we have to undo the entire sign that we just put up. Took us like 2 hours to put it up. We have to undo it and then put it back up a second time. So we hung the sign twice in 90-degree weather on a roof. But you know what? It was awesome. There's something neat, right? Something neat about seeing that sign up on the building. There's something that makes it kind of official, makes it more real. We put QR codes up on either side, of the sign so that people can scan those, come join this YouTube feed, or in the future, learn some other things. So we got an update there. I have a stack of paperwork on my desk. I just told my wife I'm gonna spend the next hour and a half filling out all this paperwork. So I didn't realize some of these things, but you have to fill out like personal financial statements over and over and over again. They have to make sure that you're not broke before they give you a dealer's license. And we are also going to be getting some money from our warranty company, which will help us with initial capital. as we're getting rolling, because obviously we're not going to be making any money as a dealership for a little while until we can get to the point where we're selling the cars that we want to sell. We're building this dealership, which is what you're watching right here. This is behind the scenes, building a dealership from scratch. We literally have a building, and we started with just a building and some opportunity. And so we're building it out. And, with that, what's up, James? What are you doing?
I'm gonna bring my car in the shop.
Oh, you gotta take it to the shop?
Yep.
It's shop time. Sounds like you might need a new car, James, here pretty soon.
I might be your first customer.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. So anyways, there's a lot of moving pieces that we have to put together that we're working on, and we're showing behind the scenes what that looks like, how it works every step of the way. Hopefully for you can get some value at it if you're looking to build a business, or if you just want to know more about what we're doing and how we're doing it, because what we're doing is completely different. Zach was just talking about how we want the inside of the dealership not to look like a dealership. And so
Auto files like they do initial retail.
Right.
So they have a credit application, I guess.
Well, they're just saying any documents we want uploaded into their own,
Yeah.
that they'll need this.
you guys were talking about redesigning like the dealership, and I knew the pictures were up there. Can they still go up there, or was Michael doing that? Oh, okay.
Jessica does have some on her phone.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll go take a look at this. Have you guys met Tom? Tom, have they met you? On our YouTube series? Our YouTube
Over at
docu-series?
the dealership, you might not have been there.
Oh, well, you guys have to meet. This is Tom Sizemore, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom. And we're super excited to have him be a part of the team. So, Tom, I want you to talk to these folks. All right, this is a YouTube docu-series, behind the scenes, making a dealership. And I want you to take this. Feel free to walk around. Don't cover the camera with your hand. And just maybe introduce yourself a little bit. Who are you? What you're excited about? Why this is different than anything you've been a part of, if it's different than anything you've been a part of. And just have a little talk, but don't hit the end button. Just bring it back to me when you're done.
All right, guys. Tom Sizemore. 20 plus years in the auto industry. Comes pretty honestly. My father was in it about 35 years in the Lexington area. I have worked in Louisville at Ford store there for about 5 years. I worked at a Toyota dealership in Lexington for about 5 years. And then I was at Dan Cummins for 12 years, where I met Glenn. Glenn, I probably didn't get along the best at first. I thought he was the typical sleazy, just out looking out for himself only. And he slowly has won me over with showing me that he's loyal to people. He takes care of them. He, if he can help somebody out, he helps them out. He gives people second, third chances. I've seen that many a time. This is going to be such a different experience as far as what we're going to be doing. I'm sure it's been explained. We're going to work 6 weeks on, take a week off. Then you come back, you do it all over again. Our goals aren't going to be based upon 30-day increments or 31, monthly, whatever, like traditional dealerships. We're going to be doing 6-week runs, and that's what everything's going to be based on. I'm so excited to be part of this. It's just, Glenn is just such an innovator in the business. He doesn't follow the rules. I've seen him promote people that I couldn't believe got promoted. They were very young. The traditional way was make somebody work someplace for years, work their way up. then maybe get a promotion, from because of their tenure there. He mostly just promoted about character. The stronger the character, the faster you got promoted, versus the traditional way of, okay, well, you've been here 5-6 years, now it's your turn. And he hit a lot of home runs doing that. It was quite a few young people that he promoted, and they have done well in this business. There's also, Glenn has then struck out on his own and has been very successful there with helping grow other dealerships, in this path. And I'm just excited to be part of the team. It's going to be one heck of a ride. I get to work with people that, I worked with before, and we'll all get to come back together and work together again. That's very promising. This whole team knows what it takes in order to, grow something. I mean, it's going to take a lot of hard work. We're all going to have to, pull together. There's going to be times we'll beat each other's throats, but we all respect each other enough that, we'll just bear down and make it happen. We're all used to the chaos of working in a high volume dealership, and we'll just make it happen. And I'm so excited to be part of this, and everybody that's involved in it is so excited. The community is excited. People have reached out. People are asking questions. What's this about? And we're going to show everybody that you can do things differently and be successful. And that's about it for me. I'm going to give the wheel back over to Glenn Lundy.
Thanks, Tom. Super excited to have you, man.
That's what I got to telling him how excited I am.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Again. That's what I like about it.
Round 2. Let's go. All right. You also have to meet. Have you met Melissa yet? Oh, Melissa. Hold on.
She was quick about
You guys
that.
met Melissa? Any updates for them?
No.
You
No
don't-
updates.
No updates?
No.
Nothing's changed since last time you talked to them?
Other than I don't have makeup on.
Nothing? No changes whatsoever?
Just hiring people and getting all the processes in place.
Yeah. You got the right people?
Almost.
Almost. Still working on it?
Still working on it.
And then you got to get all the stuff loaded and
Yep,
CRM
the drive.
and all that.
Yes.
And we got the pay plan worked out, I think, maybe?
We got the pay plan worked out.
All right, you ready? Should we
Go.
bring it in close?
No, please don't.
No? You want to come closer?
No.
All right, well, I know you haven't met Hannah yet, so we're going to hand you to Hannah next. Hannah was a straight up recruit. We pulled her straight from free agency,
Yeah.
technically. She wasn't really a free agent,
No.
but we pulled her anyway. But Hannah worked with me back in the day at the spot. She was my favorite up there. And so when we were like, oh, we got to do this ship, we need Hannah. So Hannah, introduce yourself. Tell them what you're excited about, so on and so forth. Feel free, walk around. Just make sure you keep it up. Look up to people. You don't want to look down on people.
Yeah.
You don't want to look up.
Fingers in the way already. Listen, I have to be able to walk and
Yeah.
talk at the same
Yeah,
time.
there you go. See, you got it. You're learning. You're
All
learning.
right. Hi, everybody. I'm Hannah. I'm going to be the controller here, so doing a little bit of the accounting and titles for everybody. I'm super excited about being here and getting this place going and getting everybody on track, keeping these guys in line. I haven't talked to Glenn in probably 7-8 years. He called me out of the blue and said, hey, I want you on our team. You have always been good to me, and I appreciate everything you did for me when we worked together at Cummins. And I know you are very good in accounting and you can do it, so here we are. I have a family that is very supportive of me, and want me to do well and appreciate the things that they have done for me and taking this risk and coming to 800% elite. So I'm super, super excited. We are hiring in the office, trying to get all our people together so that we can get the accounting going, the DMS, all the titles, cars inspected and transferred for everybody when they get here. So just kind of bear with us on that. We're doing everything we can to get it going, and in a couple weeks we will be ready to rock and roll. I'm super excited. Take you back in here to Glenn because I don't like being on camera.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You guys all know Hannah now? So Jimmy was talking to me, and he was saying how he sometimes invests time going back and looking through the security cameras, and he's like, I get some wisdom and knowledge seeing like what my employees are doing and stuff, because he said sometimes they'd be trying to hide, different places, so on and so forth. And I was like, well, we're gonna have 24-hour live streaming. They're all gonna know that they're on camera 24/7, 7 days a week, so whatever. And he was like, dude, 24 hours, like it'll always be on. I said, it's always gonna be on, because the accountability level is gonna be through the roof. He said, yeah, I know, that's what we want.
Well, the world we live in now, I just assume we're on camera, no matter where we go anyway.
So that's it. Mike, do you have any updates?
What update you got for us?
No, we got a full squad ready to roll. Still working on a few minor adjustments that we are getting close to wrapping up.
Like lowering the level of the urinals?
The people in the bathroom here at HQ, I guess, don't like short people. I was like, good Lord. So, of course, I'm getting made fun. I shouldn't have just said anything. It is what it is. I should have just went on about my day. Yeah. Walked in here on my tiptoes. So, no, but we're getting excited. We're getting close to D-Day, and cars are starting to roll in, and we got a lot of work to do. So, stay tuned, keep in touch, and comment anything. We'll be sure to jump in there and answer it. You guys take care.
So he sounds like Bill Belichick in a post game. So, the team went in there, they kind of did the thing. We got a couple of adjustments that we need to make. And so if that's good with you guys, then we're good. All right, so see you next game.
A sleeveless sweatshirt. Get you a sleeveless sweatshirt.
I love it.
Yeah, that'll be Church's thing, sleeveless sweatshirts. have his phone will have to have one of the mics. Yeah. One of the
Yeah, there you go.
I got it on.
Mr. Belichick.
Tiny Belichick.
What's that?
Bella Church.
Oh, so so I'll come back. I'll give you a few more updates on some other things a little bit later, but that's what's going on. Team's working hard to put everything together. We are 3 weeks away from launch day, 3 weeks officially today.
21 days.
And, there's a lot left that has to happen, but I will say, we are like 40 days from the initial phone call, just making a phone call, and look at what all has happened in just 40 days. So I think that we are on track. We're super excited. Launch day on the 5th, signs up. We'll figure out the out-of-state inspection thing. I know we will. Got some cars. Jimmy and those guys are starting to buy cars for us. VinQ's set up now, so we're starting to get some training around that, right?
VinQ is set up, yeah. We actually have two different calls with VinQ tomorrow. So and Dealer Track, and Drive Centric. So we have two
drives tomorrow?
We have two with VinQ, one at 9:30 in the morning, one at 2, and then we have Drive Centric at 3.
All right. Well, that's it for now. May tune in later. Might be back tomorrow. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over there somewhere. Subscribe, like, comment. Let us know if Actually, drop it in the comments whether Tom's your favorite or not. That's what I want to know. I want to know if Tom's your favorite.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, I think we stopped this too soon because there's some guy that showed up out of this. You want to talk about, like, this guy's strange, man. There's something about this. He called me yesterday. He's like, hey, bro, I had a vision and check this out. And I'm like, that's cool. He goes, I want to head it. And like, is it cool if I like take the lead? I'm like, yeah, of course, take the lead. He goes, okay, I'll be out there. I thought you meant like in the next 2 weeks. Then at 9 o'clock this morning, you pop your head into my office. I'm like, what? So why don't you give them some updates on what you're working on and what has changed since you last talked to them?
Okay, so check this out. Sometimes you just wake up with inspiration. And you know it's not you because it's too good to be you, right? That was yesterday morning. I woke up and I said, this dealership experience needs to be 800%. It cannot feel, look, or smell like every other dealership out there, or else it's nothing special, right? And so had this idea, drew up some drafts on with some AI, showed it to Glenn. He goes, that's sick. And I'm like, I need to come out and help with this. So here I am. Packed up the truck and did the 12.5-hour road trip back to Lexington, Kentucky. It's going to be amazing.
Is this the same Michael Cirillo that I know? Because the Michael Cirillo I know is like a podcaster. Like if I ask him to do something for 60 seconds,
They're having a meeting.
6 hours.
They're having a meeting. So let's go over here. We're going to just talk some more. Look at this. Look at this over here. So the idea is, you've seen the interior. It's painted black, right? And we need something. We needed something. I don't know. Maybe I'll send the mock-ups that we're using as a vision board that I sent to Glenn. That he was like, "Oh, sick." I'll send those. Maybe I'll send those to Glenn and he can put them somehow in this video so you can get some ideas. And really the idea is we don't want it to be exactly like the mock-up. That's just for us to get an idea of colors and concepts and, oh, we could have this type of seating over here. Some of the things that we're thinking about is, you know, the typical dealership, you walk in, there's a bunch of round sales tables everywhere. There's a sales tower. There's, you know, music playing, there's a reception desk. Obviously, we're gonna have some of those elements, but how do we take it to the next level? Glenn's already talked about how there's gonna be a kids zone, there's gonna be PlayStations, there's going to be beanbag chairs and ways that we can make it different. I'm thinking about waiting areas. How do we add this ambiance, this feel, this vibe that's inviting and plays off of the dark walls and wood grains and cool armchairs and coffee tables and games and books and entertainment. And I think I had planted the seed in myself because yesterday morning, at time of recording this, I was playing pickleball and I came out of pickleball and I texted Glenn and I'm like, you know, it'd be kind of cool is if on Saturday mornings we cleared the lot and we set up pickleball and people could actually come and play pickleball. And my reasoning was this pickleball place that I went to was packed yesterday morning. It was packed. And what I'm learning is that pickleballers are serious, man. Like they get into the game. And maybe that's a way that we could compel people to come and hang out. He texts me back, he says, why don't we put it in the dealership? And that sent me down a wormhole. Went to Midjourney, prompted it with all sorts of different things. Got these mock-ups that we'll see if we can share. And then I saw them and I sent them to Glenn and I thought, this could be cool. So that's what I'm thinking about and focusing on. So now the whole reason I'm here, I want to run point on it just so we can get it done. I mean, we're like 3 weeks out. I want to be able to help bring it to life, work with the team here. We're going to be looking at acquiring all of the things that we need to acquire. We might have to do some building, some staining of wood, some setting up of furniture. We don't quite know yet, but it's going to be fun. So, was that long enough, Houston?
Hopefully that was better. Got all these Bill Belichick's around here.
I sung them a song.
You did? What song did you sing them?
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, enjoy it. Might be back tonight, might see you tomorrow.